Okay, complex numbers. First off, you kind of almost treat them like x's, except for one little thing. You can't have more than one x. But basically, I'm going to add the 7 and 1 because they're the same. And I'm going to add the 5i and negative 8i, which makes the 7 and 1 together make 8. And the 5i minus 1 makes minus 3i. So your answer is 8 minus 3i. Or just go to your calculator. And if you'll notice, the little pi button, if you hit here, puts an I into the problem. And you'll see it pop up right here. You just type in the 7 plus 5 times I plus 1 minus 8i. And it tells you it's 8 minus, now the little dot you don't have to write. That just says it's 3 times the I so that you know that. Ooh, pretty cool. A calculator will do it. Same thing here. You FOIL this, take your first term, which is negative 8. Your outside term, which makes a negative 2 times a negative I, a plus 2i. Your inside term makes a plus 12i. And then your last term will be a negative 3i squared. But you can put the 2i and 12i together to get a 14i. And notice you can't have more than one I, like the Cyclops picture. So I squared becomes a negative 1. And I take that times the negative 3, which makes it a plus 3, which gives me negative 5 plus 14i. Or you can once again just go to your calculator and what? Type it in. And you can see here, little pi button, little I, and you have your answer like that. And the same thing here. Do your 3i times, so these, it's a distributive property. I'm going to take negative 6 times both those. Well, there that 3 will cancel, leaving you just a 4i. And you have that's going to be a minus 6i squared when you take 3i times negative 2i. And this is a negative 6 times 3. Well, that's going to be 18 divided by 2 makes it a minus 9. And then you have the negative 6 times that I right there. And once again, I'll be able to put the 6 and I and 4i together. That's a positive one and a negative one. But the I squared has got to become a negative 1. So the 4i minus 6i became a negative 2i. Take negative 6 times negative 1 makes a plus 6, which I add to the negative 9, which makes it negative 3 minus 2i. Or, once again, just go to your handy dandy calculator, and you can type it in like that, and it will give you the same exact answer.